Hi, this is Michelle Masser coming to you today. I want to talk a little bit about life coaching. I'm in the process of going through a life coaching certification, and the most common question that I get from people is, what is life coaching? What does it matter? What's the difference between life coaching and therapy? And how long do I have to go to this? How do I know if I need one? So these are the kind of questions that we'll be covering today. So I'm not going to go into too much depth of them, but just a general overview. And after this video is over, if you have any questions of your own, I'd love to hear them. So you can write them in the comment box below. So what is coaching? What we're learning about now is the fundamentals of coaching, and I currently go to Rivka Malka Perlman's Redemption School of Transformational Life Coaching, and these are the concepts that she is teaching us here. One thing that's really important for coaching is that it's a relationship where you invoke a person's wholeness. You come to them, you come to the relationship with them believing that they are creative, resourceful, and whole. By creative, we mean that everything is within you. Resourceful is kind of the same way. You have the resources within you to do what you got to do in life. And whole, you're not broken. So you are the total sum of your part. You are a child of God, and everything flows from that place. Coaching is not therapy in the fact that it's a partnership. I don't try to label, to fix, or to diagnose. I don't even give answers most of the time. What I do is I champion, I acknowledge, empower, and challenge. All of life is like a river, and each one of us are in our own river of life, in our own place in the river of life. And sometimes we hit a lot of turbulence or troubled waters, and sometimes it's easy to get stuck there and to define ourselves from those stuck places. And sometimes we need someone to wade in the waters with us and to just encourage us. Someone to take you by the hands, throw you a life jacket, and to sit with you. Our motto in coaching is that we're all in this together. We meet people where they are. So one of the questions that's asked is, why do I need one? So can't we just figure all of these things out in life on our own? And the answer is yes, we can. But there are times in our lives when we just get so stuck that we need somebody there with us. My husband was telling me a story today about how his printer for his company went out of business. So he went into another printing business office. When he walked in, he was like blown away by the smell of the ink. And he was gagging and he was like, I just need to get out of here. And he asked the guy behind the counter, he's like, how in the world do you stand being in here 8 hours a day? And the gentleman behind the counter said, I don't smell it anymore. I get used to it. And so all that to say is that in our own lives, there are ink or smells or things in our own life that we have become so accustomed to that we don't even see them. We don't feel their effects. We don't even really know the environment and what our part is in that role. So coaching is getting out of your story and looking at things from a different perspective. One of the things that we do in coaching is we talk about looking at the big picture. And sometimes we can get stuck in our tiny little roles and forget to look at things from a different view. And so sometimes we challenge people to look at things outside of what they're used to. We also look for the undercurrent in life. Our job as a coach is to ask the questions that recognizes the currents that people are going through. We all have a story. Our job is to recognize and to acknowledge the struggle that everyone goes through. There's a heroine in that story. You are the heroine of yours. And it's my job as a coach to let go of how the story ends, how the chapter finishes. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you dance in the moment and that you can let go of the expectations and judgments and simply be with the person that you are coaching. Again, coaching is a dance. And I know my goal and my vision is that I become a great dancer and that my partner doesn't even know who's leading and who's following at the time. Sometimes we take turns, but it comes from a heart place that just flows. And really, this is like the heart of why I love coaching. It's because it is about the dance. It's a healing dance. And I would be lying to you if I told you that I had the healing power. The healing power is the human condition, and we're in it together. And what we do is we bring things to each other. We bring healing aspects from the healer. God is the only healer. And we become conduits of his healing love. And it's beautiful to watch when you can just hold a space for someone. And holding a space for people is one of the greatest skills that I've learned in my coaching training so far. And to hold a space for someone means that you're with them, you're processing with them, you're in it totally, heart and soul. You acknowledge their struggle, their pains, their greatness, and you're helping them to really find themselves wherever they are and to find whatever solutions they're looking for. And the one thing that I really love about this coaching school and about the training that I've gone through is that in the process of the training, we've learned that you can only take your client as far as you've gone. And so this whole process has been a huge healing journey for myself, because to be able to encourage and to push people to be brave, I have to do the same thing. I have to show up in my life every day and be courageous and vulnerable and not know what the outcome is going to be, but be willing to take chances in my own life and to really work hard in my own healing. And it does. It takes a lot of work, but it is really, really worth the road. And you find a lot of really cool sojourners along the way. So again, why would you need a life coach? The coaching relationship really is a unique relationship to all that I've ever known. And what I think is the power of coaching is that it's built on the alliance that's created. And by alliance, I mean is the relationship that's built is really to service the clients. Whatever they come to me for, whether that changes or stays the same, we have one heart and one mind to be with them in that struggle. If somebody comes to me and they want to build their business or they want healing from past traumas, then I'm all in. I'm committed to that healing for them, just at least as much as I can be actually, I'm in it with them. I'm in it with them with my whole heart, as much as I can give. And we build that. And then the client tells me how they want me to be there for them. So I constantly check in with my client to make sure they feel safe, they feel comfortable, and they are given the space to go and do their work. So, so I think that's most of the questions. So the last question that I was asked is, how long does it take? So with coaching, it really depends on the client and how deep they're willing to go. But most coaching sessions last about 15 minutes, and we usually go pretty deep. But the first two sessions, we're really just concretizing our relationship. We're getting to know each other. We have two discovery sessions where we really look into values and what makes this person tick and what do they love? What breaks their heart? What moves them? Um, yeah, what energizes them? So that's all the things that are just building the relationship. So from there, then we go to deeper places. And, depending on the relationship or the topic that you're wanting to look at, it can go just a couple times, or it could go generally 3 months is a good amount of time to really be able to iron out one area of your life that to focus on. For me, being a life coach, I can't be a life coach without having support from another life coach. It's just part of the process that we need others investing in us as much as we can give to others. We need someone to hold that space for us as well. But to me, the ultimate goal of life coaching really is championing people to live a life of fulfillment, to live a life of purpose. And so that is my my heart is to help people get there and to help them heal and to have aha moments and to see them overcoming things that they never thought they could, to see people see things from a different perspective, to learn to be with themselves. Um, to me, the growth process is really what we're here for. And so it's my joy and my honor to partner and to be a part of this process with my clients. I look forward to talking to you later, and please be in touch with me soon. Thank you.